Shah and Pips here discussing Monday night's game, Man City versus Burnley, which resulted in a 5-0 win. So Pips, this was Burnley's first restart game. I mean, it was a strong opposition for them. Was you expecting that sort of result?
To be honest, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the whole game because it was my birthday and I was having some fun. But like, I was keeping updated with the results. And I think at half time it was 3-0. I said, yeah, they're definitely going to get more. I knew the game wasn't over. I didn't see the game. I didn't see how strongly Man City were playing forward football, but I'm guessing it could have been a lot more. But I was definitely expecting Man City to keep a clean sheet and to score at least 4 goals, and I wasn't wrong. So
they delivered on both, plus more. I mean, prior to the lockdown, Burnley, they were on a pretty good run. I mean, they had gone 7 matches unbeaten. How do you think Sean Dyche will be feeling after that performance?
I mean, obviously he's going to be disappointed. I really like Sean Dyche as a manager, but it's clear to say he'll be disappointed. But he has to look at his opposition. I know he wasn't going into that game expecting to win. There's other top six teams that Burnley have gone against and got a result and will go into a game confidently. But with it being their first game back and having such a big opposition, I know they wasn't expected to lose 5-0, but I know they definitely wasn't expecting a win, especially at the Etihad.
Not only that, I mean, Man City had quality throughout, even when they were 4-0 up. De Bruyne hadn't come on. Sané was still on the bench as well, waiting to come on. Whereas for Burnley, they couldn't even make up 9 subs. Do you think that sort of put a lot of pressure on the team as a whole as well?
I think mentally they'll have a lot to play because you've got to look at Man City's side, and like you said, a lot of their key players, well, I say key players, but a lot of their regular starters weren't starting. So Raheem Sterling and the likes of Kevin De Bruyne were on the bench, and then you've got this is where they have the quality because they had Riyad Mahrez out there, and did he score a hat-trick? I should have checked.
No, he got 2 goals.
I know he was definitely involved with at least 3 goals, right? And you've got players like that can come on who don't normally play. We don't see a lot of him since he's joined City, but when we do see him, he gets the job done. And when they've got that type of power and that strength and that talent on the bench, going away to a game like that, realising that no matter what team they put out, they're going to do the job, it is a nerve-wracking feeling for Burnley. And like, it's such a shocking result for them. Like, because as you said, before lockdown, they were on a good form, but it's Man City, man. What can I say?
Nothing more to say. I mean, Phil Foden as well, he had a fantastic game. I mean, he scored the first goal as well as the 5th. What do you think his future's looking like?
Looking good. Yeah, I mean, he had a good game against Arsenal the other day as well. I can't even lie. He come on and was involved in a goal. I swear he almost smacked. Yeah, he scored the last goal, I think. But he's got a really, really good future ahead of him. He's still young. And I've been watching his like Instagram, his social media during lockdown, and he's been, keeping active. He's got a lovely back garden for a young man, I can't lie. And he's been practicing his shots and like he's I think it was like his family members. He was practicing set pieces and stuff. So yeah, he's on job and he's very talented and there's a bright future for him. I don't know if he'll still stay at City. I know he's a Manchester boy, but like, I'm not sure. But wherever he goes, very bright future for him.
And we saw Aguero come off with, a possible knee injury, which probably ain't looking too good. And with the Black Lives Matter, I mean, the Premier League has been in full support of that. There was an aircraft which flew over the Etihad yesterday with a banner stating White Lives Matter Burnley. What's your take on that?
First of all, it's ridiculous because at the moment there is a movement happening. Nobody is saying that any other colour of skin doesn't matter. I mean, I shouldn't even have to repeat this right now. It's been said so many times and lots of people are trying to educate people that don't understand what Black Lives Matter means. Everyone's lives matter. Yes, all lives do matter. But if Black lives don't matter, then all lives don't matter. It's simple. 1 + 1 = 2. And to associate that with Burnley is very disrespectful because now Burnley have had to come out and make a statement saying they had nothing to do with that. Because if you didn't know, say if you don't watch football and you was watching that game for the first time, your first view, and you've seen that go over the Etihad, you're going to think, wow, Burnley's a fucking racist club, ain't they? Why have they gone and done that over the Etihad? Because they put the name Burnley with that sign, and it doesn't look good for the club, and it doesn't look good for people that support Burnley. who are also black as well, or whoever believes in a Black Lives Movement matter. The Premier League have gone through all this effort to make such a stand, having all the players have Black Lives Matter on the back of their shirts. They had the billboards around the digital signs around the ground. And for someone to go and pay all that money to have that flown over the ground is so disrespectful for what's happening right now. I mean, there's still a large percentage of the UK. I mean, even though you've seen all those people protesting and it's been people in their thousands, that is a minority compared to the amount of people who still don't understand what this whole Black Lives Movement is about. And there's a lot of people in the UK that just think, what the hell is everyone making noise about? White Lives Matter too. Like Asian, like people are still saying all this because they don't understand it. And that just shows how much racism is still in the UK.
And I mean, they must have gone through a lot of effort to get, flying permission and get an aircraft to do that. There's obviously a lot of planning that sort of went in behind it as well. Do you think there's going to be a lot more of this backlash to come?
Definitely. I mean, even the big broadcasters have posted this on their social media and on Twitter and stuff. And if you look through the comments, there's still so many grown men commenting saying, "Bro, like, white lives matter, all lives matter." And it's just like, we get it, but why don't you get it? Why don't you get what the actual message is here? Nobody is saying your life doesn't matter. Nobody is saying that. That if you look everywhere in this country, white people are everywhere. Obviously, there's different classes and there's different levels of lifestyles, but white people in this country predominantly live comfortably. When you look around you, black people aren't doing as well. And if we talk about the whole, I don't want to get into the political side of it, but if we talk about police brutality and the way black people are judged and how they're treated, and if you just look at your workplace alone, whoever's watched this, if you look at your workplace alone, how many black people are in your organisation in a position of power? What colour are the cleaners and what colour is your boss, type of thing? Like, that's what I need people to understand. Nobody's saying your life doesn't matter, but nobody's treating black people as equals right now. And that's so to have someone pay all that money and go for that effort during a lockdown, to have a plane flown over Etihad, which is not small, by the way, it's insane to me.
Yeah, really, really shocking. As well, so going back to Burnley, their next match will be at home against Watford. Do you think they'll perhaps come out a bit stronger in this fixture?
I believe so. I think that would be a very equal playing field between the team. Watford are they've got quality in their team as well, but I think that's a game where you cannot call who's going to win it. Just like how Man City, Burnley, you could just say, "Oh, Man City, easy win." But with this game, it's going to be a close call, I reckon. Well, that's it from me and Charlene today. That was the result. Man City 5, Burnley 0. Do you think Man City were a bit harsh to go all that way, seeing as they got nothing to play for? What exactly are they playing for this season? But I guess, personal player achievements. Hold tight, Riyad Mahrez. But in other news, Burnley have Watford in a couple of days. Can they go on to get a winning result? Can they gain any points from that? There's also some other big fixtures coming up. Today we've got Leicester v Brighton, Spurs v West Ham. Tomorrow there's Norwich v Everton, Wolves v Bournemouth, Man United v Sheffield, and Liverpool v Crystal Palace. Let us know in the comments below what you think your score predictions are for tonight's matches. So that's Spurs and West Ham and Leicester v Brighton. And also let us know in the comments what games that are coming out tomorrow that you'd like to see us preview, and we'll do that for you. Isn't it, Shah?
Yep.
Until next time, guys. See you later.